I should now remove tithes. It's easy to remove tithes from the money they give you. But from the money you work, that you work for it. Not to not talk of you give somebody money, even to buy something for yourself. It should just be as if, this money, Exactly. Because when you begin to work for things, you appreciate them. That's why I kept telling you that. See, don't worry, your best opportunities are still ahead. Most of the things you think you are seeing now, they are nothing. By the time God begins to entrust in your hand the real thing, you will know. So there is a grace that provides everything for you freely. But when you grow up, there is a grace that empowers you to walk. How many of you discover that, especially if you're a fresh graduate, you discover that when you were in school, you were richer than when you graduated? You were richer. You discover you don't lack money. But now that you don't finish work, no pocket money. There's no uncle you want to call that there's project or there's handout you want to buy because you are no more in school. Another funny one is that if that one is still better, when you get married, it will look as if favor disappear from your life. Everyone will say, oh wow, hey, we support you. Yeah. After the wedding, they just say bye. You are now, it's as if you fall out of faith. When you now grow up, you discover that I was enjoying my life. Even when they are flexing and enjoying, they are trying to palonure. Because while I put you, let me go and let me just realize, make I not kill myself. It's so that they will not kill you. Because there's so many. You didn't go anywhere. Why do you need to go to parties? Why do you need to go to vacation? Say, my friend, I go. If Zoe discovered that we went out and she saw pictures. Daddy, why didn't you take me? What have you done that I should take you? Are you stressed? Have you paid school fees? Hallelujah. Oh, let me rush because I need to leave. Hallelujah. 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 But when you come to adulthood, you discover that it's a life of responsibility. It's a life of responsibility. And you shouldn't run away from that responsibility. No. You should. In fact, you can't run away. It's either you come out triumphant or you come out defeated. And that's why a lot of people, you see a lot of people who are brilliant, doing well as a baby, as a child. But when they grew up, they couldn't undo the weight of responsibility. They crashed. You see a guy who is brilliant in school. You think that this one, the future is bright. This one, he will become this, he will become that. But when the battle of adulthood comes, they crash. The school I attended, then, I will not mention the position. The guy comes from a very rich family. In those days, that's the only place I used to see jollof rice. Jollof rice. I didn't see jollof rice for a long time. Throughout my secondary school, I didn't see jollof rice. It's concoction. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's concoction I saw. The only time I saw jollof rice was in our home economic class. That's the first time we cooked jollof rice. That was the first time I saw jollof rice. He said, this is jollof rice. Growing up, I didn't eat jollof rice. I didn't see jollof rice. The best we eat is white rice and stew. But jollof, this guy used to bring jollof rice to school every day. It's from him I see jollof rice. Studies rich, very, 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 very brilliant boy. Very brilliant. Very sharp. Today, he's nowhere. He's nowhere. Because it's either you accept the responsibility of adulthood or it crumbles you. You can't run away from it. So the earlier you wake up and take responsibility and say, Lord, I want the sufficient grace. I know I can't do it on my own. I want the sufficient grace. And you take the sufficient grace and get to work, the earlier the better. The earlier the better. It's either, they will just say that everybody has a pillow that you must use in life. It's either you use that pillow when you are young or you use that pillow when you are old. If you go and ask that pillow when you are young, when you are old, you will bring it out. It's the pillow of commitment, responsibility, hard work, diligence. And it also happens in when it comes to spiritual maturity. There are people who have run away from church because they feel like there's one enjoyment somewhere. Go and ask everybody who accepted Jesus when they are old. Their only regret is that I regretted that I didn't know this truth some years ago. I was with Daddy. Daddy, can I give that example? I was with Daddy and Elder. We went to visit Daddy in his house. Right. And we were talking. And he said something that shook me. He said, Pastor, some of this you are teaching about marriage. Said, if I had known this when I was young, I won't make a lot of mistakes I made. He said that. Said, if I have known this, that if I see anybody to teach me this when I was young, he said, I will not make many of the mistakes I make. He said, now it's too late for me. He said, but I want to teach my children. So now he's not learning for himself, because most of the things we are saying